lovers of rock and roll, Joe C here. Are you digging all the music talk and want to see what my band, The Fallen Electric, is up to? Well, go to thefallenelectric.com for all news, show dates, and contact information. Also, be sure to listen to our album, Never Seen the World, available on all digital music stores and streaming apps.
It's time to get electrified.
Let's just go and waste some time on what was recreated and what was never.
From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foos Show! Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Joe C.
And I'm Josh.
And thank you all very much for listening to the Foos Show. Thank you for downloading the pod on most major podcast apps, subscribing, and telling a friend like a champ. You can always reach us at Foos Show. That's FTheBlowBarShow.com. And FTheBlowBar Show is our handle on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Check us out, drop us a line, and we'll fill it up like a couple of Foos. Ain't that right, Foo?
Sifu.
All right. On tap today, we have Average Joe and the Benchwarmers. Say what's up, guys.
How you guys doing?
We got Max, Joe, and Josh. So we got two Joes and two Joshes on the show today.
Who's odd man out here?
Yeah, but what's up, Max?
To the max.
So, guys, introduce yourselves. Let everybody know what you play on the band.
My name is Josh. I play lead guitar, rhythm guitar, and occasionally percussion.
Oh, right on.
AKA the triangle. I really think that's a good idea. We should start using that. I was going to tell you guys after.
Oh,
Triumphant return.
Why you gotta lie to our audience, man? What you doing? Max, I play drums. That's the best I can do.
I'm Joe. I play vocals. I sing vocals.
vocals.
I play the bass. Nothing but 4 strings.
Right on.
Oh, all right. So
Cool,
so it's a little easier for you then to go ahead and focus on singing there.
Yeah, dude. Well,
Not really. Not the way you play.
Yeah, dude.
Guitarist,
It's all
huh?
about bass chords.
So how long has the band been around? How long have you guys been playing?
3 whole months.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
brand spanking new.
And you're throwing out your EP already, man. So who is a songwriter in the room?
The average
That'll be
one.
me right
Joe?
now. Yeah.
The average one.
In the future, we'll collab, but
Right.
we had to start something. Where
Yeah, so you already had
man.
some material. You're just like, guys, learn these parts, and then let's record them.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Pretty much
something
how it
like
went.
that, Yeah.
We,
Right on.
we started, just Joe and I, like last summer. We were just playing bar gigs and covers and doing covers. And then he showed me some of his original songs. That was kind of like the first sort of beginning of everything. And then Max joined.
You're his origin
December?
story.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Late
When
November.
we kind of like an evil genius.
Yeah,
Max was our Christmas gift,
Max is your Christmas gift.
basically. But yeah, so
February.
we did that, and I don't know. We just started jamming out, just trying to figure stuff out. But then we realized, hey, we could just make this a band. We were looking for one person in the beginning, but now we're just like trio. It is, and we are looking for a rhythm guitarist right now. So
Okay.
All right.
Is this the commercial for it?
everybody is down. That's 909.
Yeah, I mean, where can everybody contact you guys for that kind of thing if they want to join in?
Max will know that answer.
Facebook and Instagram is what we're on. Average Joe and the Benchwarmers on both. Instagram is with the and sign because they didn't have enough characters for us to fit our entire name.
Bastards.
And then our email is averagebenchwarmers@gmail.com. So you can send all of our stuff there if you want to join.
Cool. What do you guys got coming up right now?
Yeah, we just got our EP coming out here late February. We're going to mix with a little release show with Max's birthday show.
Hey,
Hey,
2019.
Yeah.
Double party.
Right on.
Yeah, it's going to be at
It's
the...
27. No one gives a shit.
So you shouldn't remember that night at all. You
Bro, yeah,
should
it's
be
halfway
shit
to
faced
30.
by
Yeah,
that
you're
night.
done.
After your 21st birthday, no one gives a shit.
Well, nobody
Until
likes you when you're
30.
23.
Yeah.
That's what I've heard. Wise man once told me. So the album or the EP is called Bridge to Somewhere. Is there a reason behind the name, or is it just sounded good?
We took a picture on a bridge.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we
Ingest.
took a bunch of photos.
And you liked it?
Yeah. There was one on a
Really
bridge.
liked
It was
it.
nice.
One thing led to another.
It's like that South Park
Dude, that
episode
was-
where they
It's
start
kinda
doing the
emo-y,
Creed
you know?
albums.
That picture has
Stare off
such a
into
story
the
with
beach.
it.
Faith +1.
Max has to drive us out to the snow to take this picture, man, and it's like walking in 5 feet of snow just to get to this spot. So
Yeah, so it's this little
it
place
was
called
definitely
Jenks
a bridge
Lake.
to somewhere.
Is in the middle of the mountain, and I told them, I was like, I went there a couple days before the snowstorm hit. And it was beautiful up there. I was like, we got to go there, take pictures. So we go up there, and it dumped maybe like an extra 6 inches of snow there. Dang. And it's a good a quarter-mile trek through the snow to get down to where the lake is. So I didn't tell them. I was like, it's around the bend, dude. And so we started going. They're like dragging. I was like, no, it's just right around the bend. We're just going.
It was not a quarter mile. That was like a mile and a half. Yeah. That was awful.
So you
Josh wearing shoes like 3 sizes too big for him.
Flopping around.
You're like, I burned X amount of calories. I'll be damned if the album isn't called this right now.
But we looked really good in those photos.
Oh, yeah, no.
By the end of it, where
No
you're
doubt.
just starting to hear squishing noises in your shoes, you're like,
Not even by the end of it.
Is that
probably
is that
like
water?
10 minutes?
No, it's blood.
Well, see, I'm a gentleman, so I gave him my boots. I was like,
Had
what
to
are
earn
my
that
boots?
picture.
Ah, there it is.
Takes care of me.
It takes care of you. Oh, it's a great couple. I love it. Love it.
3 months strong.
So, where are you guys located out of? Where can everybody kind of catch your local shows?
Yeah, I would say local shows will definitely be around downtown Redlands area. So I would say Redlands is definitely the focal point. But we're looking at places, I would say Redlands, Riverside.
Yeah.
Those
San
popular
Bernardino.
places. San Bernardino, yeah.
Probably out here too, eventually.
Yeah, really.
Rancho.
It's not that
Okay.
far of a drive.
Branch out
I mean, I
there.
don't know what's out here. It's just homes and warehouses, but
Yeah, there's a lot of that
here.
going on.
Okay.
Sounds like a
I
lot
mean,
of people
would
in
you
your
mind
friends-
playing a warehouse or a home?
Yeah, we're
Not actually
Because you're in
either
the right
one. I
spot.
mean, a gig's a gig, right?
Take it where you can get
Play
it.
some music wherever.
Any port in a storm.
Yeah.
So, what are you guys' influences? Did you guys come together because you shared specific influences? Are you kind of like all over the place with them?
I thought
How's that work
I
out?
thought he was cute, and I was like, well,
Okay. All
There
right.
it is.
Well,
It was
It's a
kismet.
beard,
Go ahead,
though.
Joe. You're
It was kismet.
I don't know. We had there's some shared influence, but I mean, Josh over there he's supposed to be in a heavy metal band, but I kidnapped him for about 10 years now. So that's
Yeah,
kind of
There
so
it is.
Okay.
Joe and I started
So-
playing music like sophomore year of high school.
Uh-huh.
It's been forever. And I was trying to start like a Metallica cover band, pretty much Metallica or Rush or whatever.
All right.
AC/DC. Yeah, but we ended up along the years just falling into different sort of bands, and then one day we just got over it. He played me some of his songs that were, I guess, indie alternative, and then I just was like, I should go into a new genre.
Yeah, it works though.
Stop playing metal.
Because I mean, you just get Josh's shredding on like these alternative sounding songs.
Yeah, totally.
So it definitely helps the sound a lot.
Yeah.
And it's cool. Like it's clashing two genres into a bunch of stuff. And Max is a different genre than us. He's way more in hardcore. I feel like so. This was a lot of like 3 complete different corners meeting into the happy middle. So.
Yeah, it's dope, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good, guys.
I like we just have like so many different song styles. Like it's not like it's all the same. It's like there's different sort of paces to them. So
Yeah.
works
Yeah.
out well.
So, I'm just curious now because you guys are metalheads. Who's your favorite metal band?
Oh, it's gonna start a fight.
Dude, honestly, you're gonna hate me for this, but I love Metallica. I love Metallica. I love Metallica.
Metallica.
I
We're
love-
like Metallic. Nah.
I thought you were going to say Ghost,
no.
and I was like, Ghost is
Ouch.
not metal.
No, okay. Ghost is fair enough. Yeah, no,
Ghost is
Metallica.
the only metal I'll get, bro. I love Ghost.
Yeah,
That's the farthest I
they've
go.
got metal songs. Yeah. Have you guys heard of Ghost?
Yeah.
I haven't heard of Ghost.
Dude.
I've heard it.
Get into Ghost.
I've seen a Ghost
Yeah.
once.
Did you shit yourself? A little bit, yeah. It's all right. Yeah.
So, what about
Happens
you,
to
man?
best
Who's
of
your
us.
favorite band?
Well, this is a typical mistake people make between metal kids and hardcore kids. I'm more of a
Yes.
post-hardcore kind of person.
Oh.
Did you notice how you
Uh,
called
so-
you kid?
Yeah. Well, we're all kids at heart because 2008 never left. Okay.
Wow.
Still
We keep it
1999 in my
around
heart.
Still don't understand you, bro. They still don't understand.
I started out as punk when I was younger, big into the Casualties, Cheap Sex, things like that. Transitioned over to Devil Wears Prada is what turned me on to post-hardcore, then went to Under Oath, and then kind of expanded out from there.
Sick.
Was stuck in hardcore for a while. I've been drumming since I was 10 years old.
Okay.
So I was kind of in the heavier music scene for a while, and then once I got more influenced into music is when I started to expand out into different genres. I got into music promotion, video editing, making music videos for bands. Owned my own music venue in Riverside for a bit.
Oh,
so it
nice.
really turned me on to different styles of music
yeah.
by doing something like that. So yeah, by heart, I'm still post-hardcore kid. That was my
your heyday.
teenage life.
Yeah.
That was my heyday. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, I have a similar background. What turned me into post-hardcore, if you guys want to consider it, at the drive-in. Was one of my first.
At the drive-in, Quicksand was a good one too. Turns out,
Great bands that are somehow still around.
Pillsbury Hardcore.
Not a single idea.
Yeah.
Anything genre.
That's off the radar, but that's deep in there.
And what about you, Jeff?
Oh, dude, I was stuck in the 70s, bro. I love Tom Petty's my boy. I love that guy. He's a big reason I'm into music today. And just more of a songwriter, you know. I just really he does his process and like his comfort, like being comfortable of writing these simple lyrical songs, but yet like they, you know, hold a lot of depth. Like that's what I've always kind of strived for. So them, and dude, I love Pink Floyd, man.
Oh,
right
yeah.
on.
You can't go wrong with
It's
Floyd.
just been my base creativity has come from them a lot. So
I gotta say,
Yeah,
Tom
definitely
Petty is
respect them.
definitely one of my influences for sure when it comes
dude.
to music.
He's a solid guy too.
Yeah,
He's a great guy.
He really did no wrong in any of his writing.
Yeah.
And all of his albums, you know, they're solid from front to back. And it's not like he was trying to write the same album like AC/DC or any of those other bands, but it just showed where he was at in that point of his life. Every album that came out, and that's what I appreciated about Tom Petty. And R.I.P. man.
Yeah, dude.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. for sure.
Cool, man.
Well, way to bring us down there.
Yes,
Foos.
on that note, Josh, you want to bring us back up with some nerd news?
I'll try.
So Josh does
Stop cutting
this-
myself.
Josh does this segment of the nerd news where he geeks out on comic book and stuff like that. So
So
you guys
hot.
can crack wise, talk shit, whatever you got to do.
Well, fellas, welcome to Nerd News. So, over the weekend, I posted on the Fubar Show Facebook page a nice little story. Kevin Smith says Tom Cruise would make billions of dollars as the X-Men's new Wolverine.
Tom Cruise, huh?
Tom Cruise. So, this
Well,
came
he
up-
is small,
He is small, so
Like Wolverine.
Wolverine's really small, and he does have anger issues.
but he's not wide. Like, he's not an imposing looking dude.
I mean, he's slightly buff for a really short guy that just runs all the time.
Okay.
But I mean, come on, man. He's got superpowers. I mean, that's what Scientology does, right? Gives you superpowers.
I suppose.
I can't see Tom Cruise with the sideburns on though, bro. That just doesn't look right.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't picture it.
I mean, he made the only point he made was that this is pretty much what he said, because he's talking to Christian McQuarrie from Fat Man and Beyond on one of his podcasts, and he said, I look forward to them bringing him into the comic book world. Like, I think he's ripe for a Marvel takeover. So then he said he's got this franchise which is huge for him, but like, you're not getting any younger, and it's, those movies, they can add life to a motherfucker's career. He's like, could you imagine if they made him in a bad guy in a movie? He's so fucking good. And then he added, I'm still a Tom Cruise buyer. I'd buy that product. And he's like, he'd be a really good striker for when they reboot the X-Men over at Marvel. And then that's what Bernardine, one of the reporters, said to him. And he's like, nah. Kevin Smith replied, nah, fuck that. Make him Wolverine.
Oh.
And he's like, the other guy's like, he's older than the one they just replaced. He's like, I don't give a shit, dude. Tom Cruise Wolverine makes billions of dollars. And then he's just like,
I'd watch it. I guess I would.
I mean,
I'd be a sucker for it.
you just got to see what it's going to look like. I mean, like
I
that
don't know.
shitty Mummy movie. People still went to go see it, even though
That's
it got
terrible.
Yeah,
shit
it's true.
reviews.
It's terrible.
No matter who plays it, it's an X-Men movie. It's going to make millions.
It's going to.
They don't
Marvel.
give a shit.
It's
They're
just
like,
Marvel in general.
Yeah,
dude.
throw someone in there.
Did you guys see that
Those sideburns
HBO documentary on Scientology? It'll make you like look at Tom Cruise in a
Here
whole
goes
different
Josh,
light.
bro. Here goes-
Oh, it's crazy, man.
Oh, Scientology is a whole
That's
other. I
whole
used to
other
do
thing.
work for them, so
Really?
like my mailing, mailing
a
broking
recruiter.
company. Like, yeah, I was
Hey,
a
can I talk to
recruiter.
you after the show? I got
Are you okay?
I was
Good
at the
news.
green level.
Are you okay?
I am.
Did they beat you?
I'm fine. I'm blinking twice here, people. No,
There is a camera in the clock. There is a camera in
help
the
me.
clock.
Any moment now, Tom Cruise can come busting through your window.
No, we used to get warned, like, because we'd have to go to their facility to drop off mailings or go pick up, and we were always warned, don't talk to them for extended periods of time, and if they ask you what your religion is, just make up a religion and get out of there.
Oh, yeah, they'll get you. They know. They
No,
know how to do it. It's weird.
Dude, there was like a couple of our executives that would come in and they'd be there for the weekend. So like they would ask them, the Scientologists would ask them, so hey, do you have any plans for the weekend? And they're like, no, I mean, I'm just here. It's like, oh, well, guess what? We have this big fundraising thing. You should definitely come. And he said he went and they make you buy a book. They make you read the book and try and join their whole
Dude.
thing.
Did you get to do the things where they hold it and they read your the alien spirits in your body?
What is it? The Thielen?
I don't know.
Some
Yeah.
shit. I don't know. Yeah, those stupid levels.
I can watch that South Park episode again to remember.
Imagine Wolverine testing his Thielen levels out
With his claws.
with his claws.
That was probably the best South Park episode where in the bottom it said, this is what they actually believe.
And then didn't like nobody wanted to put their name on the credits.
Oh, it was John Smith,
it
James
was just
Smith,
John
John
Smith.
Smith,
Oh,
James
and then
Smith.
Chef
John
left
Doe.
right afterwards.
Doe.
Can we talk about how Chef is a
Oh
Scientologist?
yeah, that's right.
Chef's
That's
dead, bro.
right.
He's like, I don't like what they're doing to religion. Like, no, you were fine with every other religion getting slammed until they came up with Scientology.
Scientology.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's Scientology.
You were up, and you took the number, bro. Like, you should have known you were up.
And then the R. Kelly. And I pulled out my gun.
Just get out of the closet.
You just get out
We
of-
all know you're in the closet. Just
Don't
come
want
out.
to come out of the closet. No, I don't. Oh man. Well, in other news, a lot of you guys have you guys heard about the whole James Gunn thing? How he got kind of kicked off of the Guardians of the Galaxy movie and fired from Disney because of some insensitive tweets.
From like 10 years ago.
Dude,
That's
hell.
a shocker.
Yeah. I mean, he got Me Too'd pretty much. They found it from 10 years ago. It said some pretty obscene things, but I think he was trying to be like edgy.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to be a comedian at the time. So he used to say some dark, edgy shit. I think one of them was, this movie's getting me so hard, I can just rape this little boy right next to me.
It wasn't funny.
It wasn't
That's
funny.
not
It,
good.
it wasn't funny.
No, it was a swing and a miss for sure.
Yeah.
On his part.
So ever since then, a lot of people are wondering, is this movie even going to fucking happen? Like, this guy was pretty much Guardians of the Galaxy, James Gunn. So, they even asked that Taika Waititi, the guy that did the Thor movie.
That was so good. That was the best
They,
one.
they asked him if he was going to be doing this Marvel movie. He's like, I'm going to do a Marvel movie, not that one though. He's like, that's James's world. He's like, if I do that, he's like, it feels like I'm going into someone else's house and saying, "Come to daddy." It's just like, it just doesn't work. And then, I mean, but everyone's wondering what the fuck's going to happen. Well, Chris Pratt recently came out and said that the movie's release is a matter of when, not if. So it's still going to happen. They're just going to wait, I guess, to find a new director.
Yeah.
I think one of them was Adam McKay, the Step Brothers director, and the what was the movie he just came out with? Vice.
Dick Cheney, yeah.
Yeah, Vice.
Yeah.
He had that Vice movie. Yeah.
Won some awards too, I understand, right?
Yes, I think they won a Golden Globe for Best Actor.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Christian Bale.
Yeah.
And then I think no, not Best Motion Picture. That went to Bohemian Rhapsody, I think.
For some reason.
For some
Oh, yeah,
reason.
they're getting a Best Actor with
Talking to the mic, dude.
Rami.
yeah.
Sorry. Best Actor for, what was his name? Rami Malek.
Rami Malek.
Rami Malek,
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's getting Best Actor.
I mean,
he's
it was,
voted for it.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I liked it. I saw it.
Yeah,
It wasn't bad.
it wasn't very true, but it was fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard there was a lot of inaccuracies in that.
Took some liberties with it.
Yeah, well, I mean, weren't Brian May and Roger, with the other guy, weren't they the ones like that pretty much wrote it?
For Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah.
I think they
I don't
they
know about
just gave
Bohemian,
it
but just like the
thumbs
whole
up.
movie, the history in that movie was not very accurate. Like that's what I thought was not really accurate.
Well, that's
Oh,
what's
okay.
funny is that the actual real life people knew about everything that was going on with the
Yeah.
movie,
That was on
and they were
purpose.
still cool with it. Maybe just because it shined.
It's on
It was
that.
money involved for sure. It shined
Well,
a
and
better
it-
light on the band.
Yeah, and
too,
it brought
all that.
Queen pretty much back into
Oh,
the
yeah.
spotlight. I mean,
Yeah,
it
'cause
was
you're not allowed to tour without Freddie, so it's like, I mean, they have played shows, but it's just like,
Yeah.
I feel like this
They're-
movie was
I
definitely.
think Adam,
money maker.
was it Adam? Who the hell's that?
Levine?
Adam Lambert.
Lambert. yeah.
Adam Lambert toured with them for a little while. I
Yeah.
think.
He's
Yeah.
still doing it, yeah.
I think is he still?
He's
on
a
it?
great
Right.
Dude,
vocalist.
you know who
though,
they
right?
should have? Have you guys heard of the band The Strokes? I mean, not the Strokes. I'm sorry.
The Struts.
The Struts. Yeah, dude.
The singer for that band.
Strokes.
And
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
he even has like the same kind of skull that
Yeah.
Freddie Mercury
Oh, dude.
had.
Yeah, everything's like the same.
Yeah,
really.
it's
He has
very-
long hair. That's like it. But even Freddie had long hair once.
Yeah, in the beginning. He's a great vocalist too.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
nails
he
it.
doesn't get his due, and I would love to see him front Queen just for a couple songs, see how that looks like.
Yeah.
yeah. that'd
He's
be
covered
dope.
Under Pressure with Foo Fighters before. And
There you
that
go.
worked out well, so.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta listen to that then. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with that movie. Did you guys see the Super Bowl at all?
So,
I did.
My sister-in-law actually gave birth
Oh, yeah.
to her child
Super Bowl
yesterday.
baby.
Oh,
So I was at home.
So yes?
I cracked a beer.
Dude, you're sitting in a hospital for 5 hours.
Yeah,
What the hell were
exactly.
you doing?
I was at beer. I was at home. I was at beer. I cracked a home.
yeah,
As you do.
no sleep, huh?
What else do you do on a normal Monday night? I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, right.
My wife calls me. She's like, "Shelby's in labor. We got to go." Chucked my beer, went to the hospital. I sat there till midnight.
Dang.
So she gave birth to the kid. So yeah, we watched the Super Bowl. We had
Long story
nothing else
short.
to do. So.
Well, it's a good thing it was an exciting one.
Yeah.
Well,
Not-
I wish
not.
it was, so I had something to do.
If you like defense, it was exciting.
Yeah.
But talking about more on
Watching
the commercial side, even
Two
the
Mayweather
commercials.
fights at once.
Yeah, no
It was
shit.
all.
huh?
It was all.
Yeah.
low, yeah.
Yeah, I mean
By law, no.
the only highlight of the commercials for me were like the Bud Light commercials. I actually liked all of the
The Bud Lights were well made.
like
yeah.
the one with the corn syrup. I don't know if you saw
Yeah.
that, where they got a big ass wheelbarrow, and they're like, "My lord, we got corn syrup here. We don't make Bud Light with corn syrup. Who makes Bud Light with corn syrup?" I'm like, "Well, Miller Lite up the road has it." To Miller Lights, and they go on a fucking journey, and then fucking they all like around a campfire, and they're just like, okay, so we eat the wizard first, right? If we're about to starve, okay, just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
And then they get there, and then Miller Lite's like, "We already got a shipment, bro. You want to go to Coors Light?" They fucking go up the
So they
frozen
go up
mountain.
like the fucking Rockies, dude. And then they get to this frozen castle.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
what's that dude like? He's like, "Oh yeah, that's our corn syrup. Hey, we make our stuff with corn syrup, right?" It's like, "Yeah, we know."
This is pretty much Bud Light saying, we don't use corn syrup. Which
Yeah.
it was so funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
They did
They
it
should have
really
been
well.
into a York peppermint patty, bro.
They
Would have got the Rockies
much
like
quicker.
that, man.
Yeah.
But then they would have left the wheelbarrows behind, and it would have been all for naught.
Yeah.
All for naught.
Hey, can we talk about how much my boy SpongeBob got screwed?
Oh,
show?
man, you're
Man.
telling
That was a
Oh,
tease.
man.
That was a tease.
Yeah, the halftime show was
Just
not.
that was just the tip. That was
I,
the tip.
honestly, I was waiting for it, and then as soon as I
Yeah,
saw
and
him,
I
like,
saw the cartoon. I was like, they're going to do it.
and then straight to Travis Scott, I'm like, well,
That petition
what?
got like millions of
Oh, man.
millions of
I threw the
signatures.
baby.
I thought
saw
someone
the
was-
threw the baby. I was like,
yeah,
I thought someone was definitely coming out.
cut the umbilical cord and poof.
Beat it, kid.
I thought someone was
Beat it,
coming out with
kid.
the SpongeBob outfit on, dude. Like the whole mascot thing. I thought it
Oh,
was
that
gonna
would have been
happen,
great.
But they didn't do anything.
That would have been great if they
At
actually
least
had that.
maybe if Maroon 5 would have sang "Sweet Victory" or
It would've
incorporated that somehow into the set,
Yeah.
it would have been good. I would have been happy enough with that.
Well,
That'd have been a cool cover too. That's
That's
Yeah,
what
that'd
I always
been
thought
covered.
was going to happen, especially after a million signed petition. I thought that we all thought that's what was going to
Yeah, it
happen.
was
a total
Maroon 5
cop-out.
was going to come out and sing
Yeah.
"Sweet Victory," and
Total
we didn't get
cop-out.
that.
I don't know why they did my boy like that. Dude.
I know.
Fucking
They-
SpongeBob.
But you know what? They on IGN they posted a video where they fixed that. They actually
Yeah,
cut Travis
yeah.
Scott's set short, and then they play all of "Sweet Victory," and it's
Oh,
the
good.
animated one.
Yeah.
So
Makes
sweet,
it worth
sweet victory.
On the total opposite. And did you guys see the scary stories to tell in the dark?
Oh, those look
trailers?
fucking nuts.
Did you guys ever read those books in elementary
Yeah.
school? Those like horrifying.
Yeah.
It was, they were
Terrifying, like-
frightening. as
My
a
dad
kid.
used to read them to me. I had lots of nightmares growing up.
Oh god.
Yeah.
all toothpicking your eyes.
I did not sleep. I was very horribly sleep deprived as a kid with those nightmares.
Thank God for jerking off, right, John?
I know, huh? Who knew at the ripe age of 6 years old I'd be able to develop so early?
Son of a bitch.
I mean, what?
That would put you right to sleep.
I was excited about the new Twilight Zone. So
Oh, that was dope. Yeah, Jordan Peele's going to be hosting.
There's new
yeah,
Twilight
Jordan
Zone?
Peele is
Jordan
going
Peele.
to be doing the new Twilight Zone.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Did
And
you guys?
I'm kind of excited.
Oh, I know. Did you see that new movie he's making?
Which one?
Us. It's kind of like a new take on the invasion of the body snatchers, but it centers around like this black family as they go to like this beach, and all of a sudden a bunch of weird shit starts happening. These three people come like break into their house,
Yeah.
take off the mask, and it's them. It's like literally their faces on these other people's fucking bodies.
What?
It's gonna be good.
Yeah,
It's gonna be good.
That's pretty
It's
epic.
called Us. So
That's dope.
it involves I forget his name, Winston.
Churchill.
Not Winston Churchill. Winston
There's a fire on the
Duke
beaches.
or Winston
Okay.
Duke, the guy that was M'Baku in the Black Panther movie. Lupita Nyong'o.
Nope.
The
Wouldn't
other-
have gotten that right.
Winston Duke of Charleston and Scottsville.
Yeah, how'd you know?
The very same.
The very
Esquire.
Come forward.
I wanna capture what you just said right now and put it on like a ringtone. So like every time you call me, it's just
Winston Duke of
Gee, if only we
Come
were recording.
forward. All my rise. I don't know.
Like a half-ass Borat.
Yeah, it's very, very nice.
Nice.
Nice. How much?
my hobbies are ping pong, sunbathing.
Oh, that's such a great movie.
Oh man, but also one of the other commercials. You guys see the Big Lebowski one?
No.
With the
With-
beer.
Yeah,
Stella?
Artois.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought
Dang, beer commercials.
that was fairly funny, but
Dude, it would have been so much better if he walked up and they're like, "You want this?" And he slapped it. He's like, "Nah, give me a Russian."
yeah,
Give me a white
Russian.
That
Yeah,
would have been so much better.
that's what I was
still would've
hoping
bought the
for.
beer.
I
would've
mean,
bought the beer.
I did like that. He's just like, white Russian? Nah, man. Let me get a Stella Artois. Yeah, and then the Game of Thrones one, Bud Light. That was fucking nuts. Bud Knight just getting his fucking head smashed in.
Yeah.
By the mountain.
I was like,
what
are they
How is that
advertising?
promoting your company?
I'm like, hide the children! Hide the children! It's like, oh my god.
It's pretty brutal, I gotta
It
say.
was. They held nothing back.
Nope.
I'll tell you that much.
Oh, nothing.
And then there also was the Avengers movie. That one looked pretty goddamn sick. You know, we saw Hawkeye's back.
What was that? Just like a 15-second trailer?
Nevertheless, if you slow it down, you can see so much.
Okay.
But you gotta
I don't
slow
know
it
if
down.
I'm excited for that one. I just didn't get hyped by the trailer. I just really didn't.
Honestly, they need to release one more. Even the first one kind of just made you want more, and then this next one really only shows you a little bit that you would possibly add to that last one.
Yeah.
But even then, it's like, okay, please, I need more story.
Yeah.
Who are they going up against? Because they haven't even shown Thanos yet in any of these trailers.
Oh,
if you
crazy.
notice,
Yeah.
so it's like, okay,
Well, I've been reading some of the posts online, and supposedly there's hints as to how they saved Tony Stark from space, because that was one of the major questions. You know, how's Tony going to get back from being stuck in space? So apparently they put some Easter eggs or some shit happened in those 14, 15 seconds that
Yeah.
gave me some clues. I don't know if you're aware of that.
yeah, that part where it shows him and Nebula in that ship where they were at, and you could see him working on something like using scrap metal. So they're saying perhaps that he may fashion a new suit like in space based off of, you know, from the ship, like take it apart.
It's a pioneer, man.
Yeah, because I mean, Nebula could technically breathe in space still.
Right.
She's like she's a cyborg, and if he could just fix his suit, then I mean, the ship's already pretty much done as it is.
She
Right.
could be dissing him anytime, and she's just hanging out.
Well,
Pretty much.
I'd be gone.
there's a for people that have read the comics, they're saying that this one may loosely be based off of Infinity Gauntlet, which is the final book of the Infinity War. And in that one, Thanos has already wiped out half the universe, but you know, he's just a farmer at that point, and he's not the bad guy. He actually ends up working with the Avengers to stop the new person that takes over the Infinity Gauntlet.
What?
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. They're gonna do some crazy ass shit. They said that the villain may be someone bigger that we've already seen. I don't know if you guys have seen the Doctor Strange movie.
Yeah.
Dormammu, that big face that he kept fucking with and going back in time in that time loop.
All right.
They're saying that he may be the mastermind behind all of this because he's technically in the comics, he's like one of the celestial beings that's like one of the most impossible people to kill. Like only Thanos is really scared of him still.
Damn.
Yeah, so
All right.
It's crazy, like how sci-fi, like Marvel started to get towards like the 80s and stuff. It's really weird.
really
70s,
weird.
80s,
Yeah, you started seeing a bunch of weird shit like
spaceship.
space. They started delving more into magic.
Yeah.
And then they started getting very genocidal.
That's right. Yeah,
I mean, fucking low key, man. Civil War, Secret Invasion. What was it? House of M, the X-Men or the Phoenix Wars, where almost all the X-Men get slaughtered and all the freaking mutants get killed at some point. Yeah, Marvel gets fucking dark.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but DC gets equally as fucking dark.
Yeah, well, they can't make good movies.
But
though,
No,
but DC catches you in the feels at the same time, though.
Yes.
DC knows how to they gave you all this
Their
foreplay
heroes
and
have
then
like detailed stories.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
super detailed stories in their movies.
they
Yeah.
really get into the character work on there.
Yeah.
I mean, they're doing right now with Wonder Woman and Aquaman. Aquaman was fucking dope.
It was cool.
Really?
Yeah.
I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Yeah, it was a really
Yeah,
good
I haven't
movie.
seen
I recommend
Infinity
it.
I want them to
Yeah,
make
but
like
what?
a
Haven't seen
freaking
Infinity
sick
War.
Batman.
You haven't seen
movie.
Infinity War?
No.
I wish.
I'm like
Batman
6
was
movies
on Marvel.
behind. I gotta catch up.
Yeah,
so much.
you definitely got to catch up.
That's a weekend right there.
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't think Batman should ever be touched again. I really
Dude,
don't.
I think
leave
I
it-
wish-
leave
I wish
it
he was a
at,
Marvel character.
like the Dark Knight. You know, they're the Christian Bale. Like,
You know what
trilogy.
they should have done rather than do the Batman? They should have killed him off, but then at that point introduced
Ben Affleck.
Dick Grayson into it, and instead run with a Nightwing. Yeah, Ben Affleck.
He's supposed to pay guys on Batman.
Like let's have more of Dick Grayson as Nightwing.
Right.
As a character, I think people would like to see that more.
Or I would have been cool with Batman just making cameos in other people's movies.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Like
now,
what
that
Iron
kind
Man
of
is
stuff.
up to these days. He
it works.
he doesn't have his own movie anymore because the last one kind of blew. But
Yeah.
3 was.
but every time he's in everybody else's movie, he's great.
As there's like a fight scene, he just saves
Yeah.
one person in the back and leaves.
Yeah, it's like what the fuck,
Everybody
man?
gets one.
He's like Mr. McFeely in Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. He just shows up at the right time.
Yep, exactly.
Are we gonna get a Stan Lee cameo in the next one? Was he around?
Yeah,
for
I think
filming?
so.
They
Yeah.
say the last
He
one.
They said
barely
they
made
filmed. They filmed all of his cameos
Okay.
before it happened.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
The Happening.
The happening.
Sad day.
Let's not talk about that terrible movie. I still can't buy Jung Lee Kazama. I was a math teacher. How does that make sense?
I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know. And
how does the pest become a fucking math teacher? You tell me.
I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
And I don't know about Marky Mark using whom properly either. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
What about Bird Box? Wasn't that a pile of shit?
I didn't see it.
Bird Box was
Box?
okay.
I
It
didn't
was a
see
decent
that.
way to spend a Friday night.
It's when you wake up Saturday morning and kind of regret it, but like
I
you're kind of
agree.
happy with it.
I agree.
What else
I don't
was I
think there
going
was
to do
any
that night?
regret. I mean, the only regret was the hangover from trying to get through the fucking movie because I was drinking so much. But you know.
I agree.
digress.
After I text all 3 of my friends and they say "fuck off, loser," and I'm like, then I watch Bird Box. It was a decent night.
Okay, good.
Sitting in the corner in the dark, crying,
Crying
I was
my
crying
eyes
up at the
out.
movie, just because
blindfolding
I had something
myself
in my
because
eyes.
I found the truth. Yeah.
As long as you know what you're about, man.
Doing your own Bird Box challenge. Well, guys, I mean,
I'm getting yelled at to sit closer to the mic. Is this
Yeah.
better, Anlito?
Told you to
there it is.
babysit it.
There it is.
I told
Remember,
you.
man, at the tip. At the tip.
Shout out to my aunt that's listening in right now. Love you.
Hi,
Bye,
Auntie.
regular.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Grandma and Grandpa.
Hi, auntie.
Is that going to do it, Josh?
Unless you got something, man, I got nothing. So self-conscious.
Well, I got another joint report for today, everyone.
Are you on weed? Give me some. I'll smoke you two under the table.
Well, today it's going to be a short one. That's what she said. But this is off of weednews.co. In the NFL, it's still safer to hit Mary than Mary Jane. So it's pretty much alluding to, this is an opinion piece off of weednews.co. It wasn't long ago that the NFL decided to crack down on domestic violence in its organization. Pretty shitty for something that almost has a 100-year history, as the NFL does.
Yeah.
So it's no surprise that they sided with CBS not airing a pro-marijuana commercial.
Oh, yeah, I
a
heard
commercial
about
that
this.
doesn't push a product, but a conversation. So if the product were Viagra, I think, something to treat heart disease that comes with disclaimer of death, or alcohol, CBS would have not had an issue with airing an ad. But what can we expect from an organization that penalizes a quarterback for cheating, not banishes him?
Oh, burn.
So,
Heartburn.
it's one of those things where this was supposed to be a commercial that wasn't really. It was just telling people, it's legal now in a lot of places.
Wasn't John Boehner the backing behind this? Like,
Was he really?
It was one of his companies, I think. Because John Boehner is actually a huge marijuana lobbyist now.
Really?
Yeah, he's a huge advocate for marijuana and the
Interesting. I
legalization
did not
of
know
marijuana.
that. Since when?
Right? Since he chilled the fuck out after retiring.
Since that one Friday night with his buddy Greg, I don't know.
He realized, whoa, I've been banning this stuff?
Ever smoked? I don't smoke the devil's lettuce. Try
Holy
it.
shit. This is high in fiber.
So, in its place of having aired that commercial, they chose a Bud. They just chose more Bud Light commercials, really,
Yeah, pretty much.
because we had a good handful of those, and I'm not mad, but it would have been good to shoehorn a pro marijuana commercial in there, especially in the times that we're living in now. Like,
If it was done tastefully, then yeah, I don't see why they would have banned it. But if it's one of those ones that is just fucking around, then okay, I could probably see.
You gotta remember, 50% of the country is not like the other 50%.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, yeah.
it's total opposite.
Yeah.
If you go to the South, it's like
Oh, dude, yeah,
Cool.
it's
Yeah,
you're
it's a
in
little different out
worlds.
there, for sure. And I gotta say, fuck, I forgot what I was gonna say, but
Wouldn't be the first time.
yeah, well, I'm pretty high right now.
Performance issues.
That'd have been the best thing to say, in that commercial, halfway through the commercial. Oh, fuck, I forgot what I was going to say.
There it is.
Hey, good
Lead
luck.
on.
I remember now. In the same kind of 3-hour block that included a Scientology commercial amongst some other shit. I'm really surprised that this didn't make it on.
I mean, if we're going to throw on some make-believe shit, then yeah, why not? We're already halfway there.
I'm setting the
Indeed.
theons in my body right now.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
gotta leave.
So, what do you think, man? Do you think it's going to happen next year? That it will just become more accepted in the gestalt of the culture?
In all honesty, I think so, because a lot of the baby boomer generation are really starting to jump on board marijuana. Like my uncles who are in their 50s, just like, hey, where can I get that? Yeah, you're like, do I have to give you money or something?
Where can I get that reefer, huh?
Dude, uncle,
There's
you
a
could
store
just go
down the street.
Oh fuck! So what do I have to do? Do I have to sign up or something? I'm like, dude, just give me your license. And you're good. Oh fuck, that easy? Oh shit, okay.
Well, I think it already is really just open.
It is.
Even across states that are still 100% illegal on it. It's easy to come by, and a lot of the feds actually really do know about it and just don't give a shit to
It's
maintain
easy to
it.
transport now, as of going in between, interstate or going, across states that legalize it. Recently I went to San Francisco. I had my weed pen in my luggage, in my pocket. I put it in and went through the detector, let me go on with it. I was on the plane with it.
It's like alcohol. You can walk down the street with a can of beer in a bag and not be bothered, but if
Yeah.
you fall asleep in the middle of the fucking highway,
Then you're going to get fucking...
gonna wake
Then we
up
have a
and-
problem.
Now there's an issue.
Yeah, you
It's not
can't
really-
do that.
Yeah, they're looking at more not just the weed anymore, but
Yeah.
the individual and how they are
Act in
reacting.
society.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, if you just take care of your shit, like we always preach, take care of your shit,
Yeah,
and
just
then you
take care
can
of
get
your
as high as you fucking want.
Just be an
responsible.
adult.
Take
Just
care
be
of your
responsible.
shit. You
right?
get a hit. There you
Don't
go.
be that
Yeah,
dick that
I like
ruins
it.
it for everybody
Put it on a
else.
billboard.
That's
right?
all it is.
There's always that one guy. There's always that one guy. Imagine, knock on the window. Officer, I'm trying to take a nap, please. Thank you.
I mean, there's always one guy. I mean, look at the beginning of the reason why marijuana is illegal to begin with. There's one racist guy who's like, no, illegal. Yeah,
Illegal. Oh, you bastard.
And now, how many years later?
There's
What a
act-
time to be alive.
Right? There's actually a good documentary I recommend you guys, Murder Mountain.
I just started that. I just finished the first season. It is
Oh.
magical.
Magical.
It's
Wow.
great. It's great.
Yeah.
It's
on
an
Netflix?
eye opener
Well,
for sure.
'cause
It's on
it's
Netflix.
Crazy shit.
There's a lot of backlash on it because it's saying that there's such a negative side to marijuana. It's not the marijuana; it's the black
It's the
market
black
behind
market
it, which
behind
is
it.
more reason why it should be legalized.
Very much so.
the only people that don't want it legalized are the dealers, which. I
But you
get.
see their
But,
lives start
yeah.
to crumble a little bit. Once
do,
it becomes
yeah.
legalized, they get more concerned and involved with the community because
Yeah.
no, fuck that.
Well, there's-
don't legalize it. And
There was
then-
the one guy that was was a politician in Texas, and he got stranded in Alder Point.
Alder Point, yeah,
Alder
and he
Point,
just pretty much just stayed there.
Literally just became a drug dealer because he got stranded in Alder Point.
Yeah, he pretty much said, like,
And
you
he-
know what? I like to live like an outlaw. Even
Yeah.
if they legalize it, I'm still going to live like an outlaw.
Well, he said, he's like, I make
you
quadruple
motherfucker.
than what I made when I was a politician.
Yeah.
Selling marijuana illegally. So.
I mean, it's worth it profit-wise, but not risk-wise.
Nah.
I mean, getting shot at, getting your shit raided and burned down, like
Yeah.
raising the ground like
Serious
that.
shit.
So
can
to
go
your
down
states
for
that are
sure.
illegal, I'm talking to you, Indiana. Legalize marijuana.
Legalize it.
Join the rest of us here in 2019.
You goddamn Hoosers.
Hoosers and choosers.
Well, I didn't know we were going to get the poster child for the legalization of marijuana in India.
I want you to smoke that J.
Seriously, come out to California. Come out to California. Go to one of our dispensaries. I guarantee you'll want to legalize it by the time you get back to your illegal
Seriously,
state.
there's
So-
some magnificent
Oh, blew my mind.
I can't
dispensaries.
take
I
one
love
more
it.
car on the
I
freeway in
love-
California, man.
I love
If you're
that.
asking people to come out here, I'm bouncing.
I just love the teasing it. Like you walk in, you're like, I'm in a doctor's office, and then like you walk into the back room and there's lasers and people passed out. Like, you want some weed, bro?
You want
Like,
some
oh
weed,
my
bro?
God.
You want to take a dab, bro?
This ain't a doctor's
do
office.
I?
Disclaimer: I have no idea what they're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, Pastor Nick, if you're listening to this, we're sorry.
Hey, Jesus smoked pot. Okay.
Yeah, what?
Very least, you look like a hippie. All right, well, that's going to do it for the joint report today, everybody.
Smoke weed every day.
You got it.
You
Well-
got it.
Last but not least, we're going to feature these guys as tracks on the music highlights. Well, Eargasm high fidelity earplugs already trusted by 100,000 customers and growing. Enjoy your favorite activities without worrying about damage to your ears. Keep the noise to a minimum, but still hear people talking and hear music with clarity. Discreet design, and it comes with a lightweight aluminum case for easy transport. Click through the banner at FooBarShow.com to get yours and help support the show. Eargasm, put it in your ear.
Put it in your ear.
Well, Average Joe and the Benchwarmers, or AJ and the B-Dubs, as I like to say.
I love that.
Does anybody say that?
That was perfect.
We gotta go right now.
I didn't even call my
trademark
lawyer.
it,
We gotta get that
trademark
patented.
I was like, does anybody say that?
Oh,
Am I the
my
only one?
God.
AJ and the
Started it.
B-Dubs.
Dude, that needs to be like the next album title. Just that.
AJ and
AJ.
AJ and the B-Dubs.
AJ and the B-Dubs.
Well, you guys brought 3 tracks that I'm excited to play for everybody today. This first one is called Odesza. So everybody check this out.
I met her at the young age of 17. I was just a lost boy with a big empty head. And oh, what crazy times those were for me. But then I saw you walk by with the dress at the thigh, and I fell straight to my knees. She said, oh, she said, got wrinkles, I got some cramps, started slowing down. But you never change, you stay the same with your long hair and your curlicues. Oh, Odesza, you know all the girls wanna be just like you.
Yeah, man. That was cool.
That was nice, man.
So Odesza, I understand that's the name of a young lass. Is that right?
Don't get me started.
Never date anybody. Never date anybody with the name Odesza.
Yeah, that's not the name. That's not the name.
Oh, okay.
Where does that actually come from? I don't know.
Or is it? Is her name Deza? And you just say
Odesza?
Oh,
Dude, honestly,
Odesza.
I came up with that name for the song literally because that's when that band Odesza was becoming a thing. And I was like, dude, that's a cool name. Like, I can make a song. I was like, I can make a
that
song
makes more
with
sense.
that.
I never heard of them.
Yeah, so I was just like, dude, what raps around Odesza? So yeah,
There you go. All right.
yeah, dude.
All right.
I'll believe it.
I'll take it.
Oh well, yeah. There's deeper story, but we don't got time for that.
Whatever. Hey, man. So I noticed you were tastefully using the flanger effect on that. Let's talk some hardware on
Ooh,
this.
you know your stuff.
What do you use?
So I literally just got into pedals like really recently. So all I have now is like a flanger, wah, got a chorus, reverb, delay. So
Okay.
I'm gonna turn this into like
The classics?
Yeah, like a YouTube cover band is kind of what I'm thinking now with that pedal.
Okay.
All right. Nice.
Just delay all the time.
Just
right?
constantly.
Yeah.
Just make a career out of it like that.
Like Edge.
That fucking
Yeah, pretty much.
douchebag.
Yeah.
Hey, Edge did it.
Yeah, he
Edge
did
did it.
Gotta give him credit.
Josh has to go bald now.
Yeah.
Dang, just keep wearing hats, man. You're good.
Invest
Sorry,
in a beanie
Max.
and you'll be fine.
One beanie, 20
Oh,
years.
that's cool. It's coming off now. It's coming off.
All right. There you go. There it is. There's
Because
that
before
head for the
this,
head.
2 weeks ago, I had hair down
Yeah, he had long
about
hair.
here.
Oh, really? Okay.
4 years of investment I just got rid of.
Hey, I know the
upset
feeling.
about it.
I know the feeling.
Do you still, though?
Yeah, I miss it to this day.
Well, I grew my hair out because, since they're listening, my dad's bald as fuck, and my brother is bald as fuck. fuck. And I was like, I'm turning 24. I'm going to be bald as fuck as well.
Might as
so
well enjoy it, right?
I mean, that was my last hurrah, so I was growing my hair out, and it just
Good
did
man.
not go away. And I still got this luscious hairline. Better than yours, Amanda. So, that's my sister.
Dang.
So Amanda down a notch.
There we go. I burned all family members in one speech. There we go. I'm done.
Done. Now you got your shout outs. You're done.
Like Michael Scott on The Office. Kevin, I don't know if to pick a fat joke or a stupid joke. Roasted.
Oh man,
Wait, love you, Mom. Okay, there we go. I got
There
that.
it is.
I
There
got
it is.
everybody
Oh,
down.
gratuitous love you, Mom.
I gave you life, boy.
So this
You
next
understand,
one,
man, she will. Okay.
Oh, shit.
this next one's called Devil's Advocate. It's all acoustic.
This one's
Right?
acoustic. We'll do full band on the next stuff we record, but yeah, dude, I was just recorded in New Mexico. I was just traveling out there, and this dude just recorded it live. When I just played out, I just out of a whim just went out and played out there because my girlfriend's uncle just plays music out there. He's like, dude, come play this day,
Yeah.
let's go play.
Yeah.
So okay, but they ended up recording it, and it came out really nice. And I was like, dude, let's just
Keep it?
let's clean it up,
Yeah.
and just keep it, dude. So yeah,
It's like Mada's Yahoo. All right, let's listen to it.
All right, this one's going to be called Devil's Advocate. Well, come and talk, we got room to kill, we got fire, yes. Just speak your soul, the whispers in your head. Well, you're in a rotten world of pain, please sign your name on the dotted line, 100 feet below. And don't you know you're being caught now in his place. And if you wanna be okay, you're gonna need some money. So come on, let's go and trade. Forget about your heart, he only wants your soul. If you want it, come and get it, I won't hold you back. I won't force you to do anything, I'm a gentleman, so I'll ask if you don't come along and pack your bag. You keep your dreams and I'll keep your soul, and everybody wins. Let's go. Is everybody winning? Well, I don't buy, so come a little closer. Let me put my arms around your shoulder, 'cause you're my new best friend. You're gonna like what I have in store. You're just spending more time in these bedrooms with the company suit. And you can't run and you can't hide, 'cause you're already mine. Should've read between the lines before you sign. So come on, let's go and trade. Forget about your heart, he only wants your soul. If you want it, come and get it, I won't hold you back. I won't force you to do anything, I'm a gentleman, so I'll ask if you don't come along and pack your bag. You keep your dreams and I'll keep your soul, and everybody wins. Let's go. Everybody wins. Come on, come on, come on. Everybody wins. Thank you.
Yeah, man. That was good.
That was
So
really
that was
good,
you
man.
on guitar too?
Thanks, Dad. Yeah, that was me. I'm not the best at it, but
Oh man, you
I
made
can
it
keep it-
happen.
I can keep
at
it
least for that
10.
one time.
But yeah. Hey, 1 out of 1,000, I'll take it, bro.
That was actually my favorite song because he came up to me and Josh and said, "You guys have full creativity to record whatever you want in the song." So we did, and that's what we got.
Nice.
Okay.
Fucking
Nothing
nice.
at all. I thought the drums came out beautifully in that song. I wouldn't change a thing. So.
Speaking of, since we were talking gear earlier, what do you use? What do you beat on other than the obvious?
Well, I got 5 drum sets. I got 3 of them back home in Indiana that my lovely family is holding for me.
Sure.
And then out here, I got the one that I use right now is a custom made. It's just a basic 2008 Pearl set, a little 4-piece. But a buddy of mine decided to do me a favor and do a customized job on it. So pulled it apart, spent 3 months staining it, doing everything.
Oh,
like that,
wow.
and made it. It's gorgeous set. So
Is the
I've
all
been
right?
using
So,
that.
a moment of truth is the band's logo going on the front end of the bass.
Once I come up with $64.35 to get the head made,
It's oddly specific.
I'll have that with you, bro.
He's got to put AJ
yeah,
and
we'll
the
be doing that.
B-dubs.
So.
AJ and the B-dubs.
AJ and the B-dubs just to go on the bass head, bro. Oh no. Oh no. Ideas are flowing.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh yeah!
Oh yeah. All right. Well, this last one is called "Shouting." Is there anything I should know about this song? Because this is probably my favorite one out of the 3.
It's
Hold
very
on.
quiet.
Is there
We're gonna-
shouting?
We're gonna leave everyone with a broken heart. That's
Shouting,
basically
quiet.
it. But yeah.
All right. Cool.
But it's very meaningful. Yeah, I think it's a good song. I think it grasps everyone really.
Sweet. Well, let's
So,
listen to it.
Oh, mother, I know I broke your heart. And I'm trying to make a brand new start. 'Cause I'm not your little boy anymore. I can make mistakes. And I hope you can understand it's a risk I'm willing to take. this breath from me.
Yeah, man.
Tasty solo.
We're really happy when we wrote that song.
Boy,
Those
the tasty one.
phalanges.
I actually wrote that entire song myself.
Nice.
I did on my
Good job,
drums, and then they had to incorporate the notes
Max,
onto guitar.
I couldn't
Max,
even
can I
tell.
talk to you in the car for a minute?
Joe, we got to make some hard decisions. Okay?
I was like, Tool, I wrote the whole song on drums, and then they followed me. That's just how this
Makes
project...
sense.
I know.
Makes total
It's-
sense.
that's
I
how
see it
works.
now. I see it.
Yeah, that's basically how it goes.
So the drummer really is the centerpiece.
It is.
It all
yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Crack a joke about that, bitch.
I had nothing to say.
Well, let's see here. What do you call a drummer without a girlfriend?
What?
Homeless.
Got him.
That's good. That's really good. I'm gonna tell my sugar mom when I get home.
Make sure she's aware of it.
All your stuff's in the front room already. Wait a minute.
All of his stuff is in the front room. That's what's.
You never unpacked,
So-
huh?
Okay, I got an amazing wife. So I got a 1-bedroom shit little apartment over in Kaipa. It's like 600 square feet.
Right.
And I'm a drummer. She
Awesome
knew that
neighbors,
coming
though.
into this.
Oh, there
Like
you
I
go.
was a
That-
drummer. And that,
then.
if she's dating me, she's dating my drum set at the same time.
Right.
She ain't let me set up my drum set in the middle of the living room, and we had band practice there too.
Dang.
She called it. She's like, "You can do it." I'm like, "Are you high?" And she's like, "No, what the fuck? No, you do it." I'm like,
Not
"Oh shit!"
yet.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. So I got lucky. I got lucky with
Well,
that
check
one.
you out, man.
We're really happy for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank
Congrats,
you.
congrats.
I'm happy
Son of a
for
bitch.
myself. On that.
So, Joe, I didn't get to you, man. What kind of equipment are you using
Yeah,
on
dude.
these songs?
I'm using a Fender P bass. I love the P bass. Simplification, so like, but perfection at the same
Yeah.
time. It's weird. But I'm doing that, running through an acoustic cab, but a Ampeg head. It's not really a heavy Ampeg
Interesting.
head yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You know what? It's taken like 3 years to finally get like a tone that I'm looking for, and I finally did. But I got that. I'm running through like a Vox Stomp lab, and that's about it. And then yeah, that's really it.
Nice, man. That's
Yeah,
cool.
dude, it's working out pretty good. It's like poppy, but yet there's a lot of depth to it. So,
Yeah.
it works out
Yeah.
really well.
That's dope, man. I appreciate a good bass tone from time to time because there's a lot of basses out there who just
They
turn
need
it to
it, man.
11.
It turns to 11. It's all
It's all fucked up. It's all distorted. And it's like, it doesn't sound good.
not right.
But
It doesn't sound good unless the speakers are blowing. That's not right.
It's like
That's
SpongeBob
where you
episode.
get natural distortion.
SpongeBob episode. When it's all,
Slash it.
the louder you are, the more right you are. Correct?
Yeah, every local band ever.
yeah, no kidding. Oh man. Well, I wish you guys plenty of luck. You got a good solid 3 songs going for you here, and then some. I'm sure. I'm sure there's other things that you guys are working on or already have going on. So tell everybody again where they can catch you and the next show that you're playing.
Well, our next show is February 23rd at the venue. It is called The Venue. Don't ask me which venue. It is called The Venue in Grand Terrace. It starts at 7 p.m. It is my birthday show, so it's a free event. Woo! Come on out, have some fun.
There's a pool table. So
There is a pool table.
What? Way to bury the lead, guys.
There's actually 2.5 pool tables.
2.5.
and
One's
cheap
been
beer.
broken for 3 years.
The
so-
beer is really cheap and good priced, man.
Yeah,
really
it's like
good.
$11
Yeah.
a piece.
It's an awesome place.
Amazing. Good
Awesome
place,
place.
yeah.
Selling this really well.
They have a motherfucking stage, which no one seems to have anymore. So you got a stage.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I would hope so if the name of the place is called The Venue.
Right? No, there's been worse.
Write a strongly worded letter.
Releasing our album, hopefully beginning of February, which is like
Well,
now.
yeah. So end of February.
Shit, it's now.
You're behind.
So,
You're a
end of
little behind
February.
now.
It's been
We're
pushed to
probably
the end of
thinking
February.
end of February. Well,
End
we
of
don't
February.
know. Just in February. We're
Whenever
trying to
we
figure
feel
it out.
like it, because we're artists.
Yeah.
No,
trying to time
definitely
it.
by the end of February.
So definitely by the 28th of this month.
We're already thinking of
No,
working
the
on a new
29th.
album too. So the full album will be out.
Oh yeah,
Little
shout out to
passes.
Audio Snobs if you guys are watching for
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you
Yeah.
for the
recording.
recording.
Audio
Came out
Snobs,
beautifully.
Kevin Gale, really good job on the producing and mastering. Really good. Yeah.
Shout out to
Awesome.
Cludes and Redlands. Cludes Bistro and Bar. We play there every is it first Wednesday of the
It'll
month
be
now?
every Wednesday, first Wednesday of the month.
Yeah.
We're there acoustically.
That's in 2
We're
days.
we're trying to bring in some more equipment, but it's kind of a small place, so we don't want to like blow people's ears out. But yeah, it's really fun actually, and they got great food, dude. Awesome food and really good happy hour that day. So yeah, you should definitely. If people are interested, come on down.
Awesome food. Personal shout outs I'd like to give to my brother PJ, my sister Amanda, my mom and dad who are tuning in, my Aunt
Cue Grammy
Liddell.
music.
Wait, where'd you get that long scroll from?
Welcome, Captain. Also, my brother's friends, Devin and Brandon, they play in a band called Astro Class based out of Jasper, Indiana. They're an amazing alternative rock band. So if you have a chance, check them out.
Indiana.
Yeah, no one knows where it's at.
That's right
so
down
don't
there.
even act like you know where it's at.
That's right down there, down yonder. I've been there yesterday of an evening, right over there.
You exit off the highway, turn right at the pile of hay, you go down 3 tractors to the right there. You can't miss it. All right?
It's over a fortnight over there. Just over the
You don't
hills.
want to go down that rod.
They're laughing because they were like the only band that plays alternative rock out there because everyone else is. Who would have guessed?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, country is book. So yeah, they're like.
What about the Bobby Knight Raiders, man?
Yeah.
My dog down on a tractor.
Motorhead.
Personal shout outs. You got family watching. Who's your personal shout outs?
I already shouted them out. I can wave them down. Hey guys, what's up?
Nicole.
Hi, Nicole. Peter. Kristen.
Hey, guy.
Hi guys.
Hey there.
What about you, man? Oh, shit, you got the 10 Commandments over here with your list. Just kidding.
She's got tablets.
I don't really have crazy shout outs. Shout out to my people at Mac Grill. Macaroni Grill in Redlands.
There you go.
There it
Come
is.
on down. We got Monday deals.
Well, you're a
mostly.
macaroni
I'm usually
needs,
there
and-
Monday nights. So right now.
Now you're just making
For
me hungry.
macaroni and macaroni accessories.
Shout out to my girlfriend Lori. She's just finishing her nursing school stuff, so she'll be my sugar mama here pretty soon.
Oh,
right.
check
Hey,
you
join
out.
the crew.
We can focus on
Join
things,
the
you know what I'm saying?
team.
Riding the
Sugar
gravy
mamas.
train.
But yeah. So yeah.
Oh, you're set, dude. You got macaroni grill stock.
And
you
I got
a
health, bro.
girlfriend.
And you got health. Yeah,
I got health. There.
Free health coverage.
My
there.
blood pressure's a little high. She's been freaking out on that.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no. Gotta watch that.
Got diabetes.
Got diabetes.
I got the diabetes. Yeah.
Diabetes.
Well, thank you guys for coming on. You're all very talented guys. I hope to hear more from you guys coming soon. Every time that you release something, please feel free to reach out. We'll be happy to play it on the show.
Yes, you guys have a great sound. Keep it up, man.
Cool, thank
Keep
you.
it
Yeah,
up.
Thank you,
Love
thank
it.
you.
Reminds me of like a new age live. You know that band
Yeah, but better.
live? Yeah.
But better. But better.
No, great band.
Please come out with at least more than just one album. All right?
No,
and a half,
We're gonna go the
bro.
whole
One
local
and a
style
half.
and just release half an album and then just never play again ever.
Jose knows part of that.
Yeah, I got stories, bro. That's
Max,
a
by the
cool
way, we
thing.
got something to tell you in the driveway, right?
Oh, man. Well, thank you all very much for listening into the Foo Bar Show. Thank you for downloading the pod on most major podcast apps, subscribing, and telling a friend like a champ. You can always reach us at Foo Bar Show. That's FWBarshow.com. And FWBar Show is our handle on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Check us out. Drop us a line, and we'll fill it up like a couple of foos. I've been Josie.
Up in Josh.
And for the boys, Max, Joe, and Josh of the AJ and the B-Dubs. Don't be a dick.